For what
Claim
purpose?
time in opposition.
The gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in opposition to the amendment offered by my friend from Washington. Frankly, I'm not sure exactly where he's gotten his facts. Let's be clear up front. If this amendment was enacted, NOAA would face termination liabilities well in excess of the $5 or $10 million that my good colleague refers to. They would be in excess of $50 million. And their ability to conduct a mission of critical activities in the Pacific would be in serious jeopardy. NOAA would have neither the authority or resources to contract for alternate arrangements, putting in jeopardy the support of the fleet of ships that gather critical data for navigation charts in U.S. waters, survey fishery stocks, and maintain instruments which support tsunami warnings, weather forecasts, and climate research. Let me say again for the record very clearly here, after NOAA's current lease is up in June, if this amendment were to pass, NOAA would have no authority, zero, legal or otherwise, to mobilize its Pacific fleet. It would be dead in the water. There's been a lot of talk about process, but frankly, this process has been comprehensive, transparent, and legitimate. My friends in Washington State have made sure that's the case. After a rigorous competitive lease acquisition process that followed GAO guidelines, NOAA was awarded a 20-year lease to Newport for the relocation of its Pacific fleet in August 2009. And it subsequently complied with the IG report that was referred to and met the guidelines. The facts are clear. NOAA made this decision based on merits, not politics. Let's not have politics undo a good decision. Newport was the superior choice for the taxpayers and the agency's mission in the Pacific. It was the #1 choice in cost, and it was the #1 choice in technical merit. In fact, the facts are the annual lease of the Newport facilities will cost the federal government 50% less than the 3 competing sites located in Washington State. In fact, in 2006, the pier at NOAA's Lake Union, Seattle facility was destroyed by fire and was never even reconstructed by the host city. On the other hand, the state of Oregon and the local community has spent millions of dollars of their own dollars with no federal support to construct new facilities in Newport. Newport is actually ahead of schedule and will be ready to hand over these keys to NOAA on May 1st when NOAA's 20-year lease is set to commence. NOAA is contractually obligated, Mr. Speaker, to commence the 20-year lease in May of this year. The new facility in Newport brings cost offsets and advantages that my good friend and colleague from Washington conveniently omits. The closer proximity and transit time from the port to the ocean is dramatic. Instead of 8 hours from Lake Union, they can get to the ocean in 20 minutes. The new facility is right next to the Hatfield Center, Oregon State University, for great research compatibility. And importantly, the relocation of NOAA's Pacific fleet represents a huge boost to a small rural Oregon coastal community with a great fishing legend and tradition that will bring much needed jobs and translate into significant economic benefits. This is a David versus Goliath opportunity. Over the past 4 days, colleagues, we've engaged in rigorous debate about the fiscal health of our country. For my colleagues that are serious about saving taxpayer dollars and reducing our deficit, you should join me in opposing the McDermott Amendment. I reserve